it's Christy. As you can kind of tell, I am just wrapping up my daughter's first year album, and I decided to take the plunge and start a family album. So I was kind of going back and forth whether or not I had the time, if it was kind of silly to start a family album halfway through the year. But I decided just to do it because I knew that I would really, really be missing it if I just stopped cold turkey until January. So I decided to start back for July 1st. That will be where my album starts. And so that means I have a few weeks to catch up on. So I have my photos printed and my cards picked, and I just need to find the time to sit down and do it. But first, I wanted to tackle my cover page. So I've noticed that a lot of Project Life kits, whether they're core kits, mini kits, subscription kits, just do not have a ton of purple in them. So when I saw the card that says this will be the best year yet, or ever, sorry, and it was purple, I thought that I should try and use up some of my purple cards and embellishments on my cover page, and that sentiment kind of works perfectly for a cover page as well. Excuse me. So I went with purple, golds, black, and white, and I'm trying to branch out of my safety zone a bit and pick cards other than from Studio Calico and Gossamer Blue. So I'm diving back into my Project Life core kits and mini kits and just kind of seeing what works. So on this page, that black and white chevron is from. Oh, I can't even remember now. I believe the black and white chevron is from like the Lovely mini kit, or maybe another mini kit. And then that in the bottom right hand corner, I actually have layered a piece of paper from Studio Calico onto a piece of a card with gold foil that's also from the same mini kit. And I'll put that in the description box for you if you must know what it is. So yeah, I'm just going through. You see that I have a little bowl of purple embellishments, not a whole lot. Those gold and purple striped alphas I received on National Scrapbooking Day as a prize from Creative Retreat, and I'd never had the chance to use those before, so broke those out. I was going to use them for our family name and for the year, but I felt like our family name kind of got lost on that gold foil polka dot card, so I swapped them out with some more. With some more graphic alphas. These black ones I love. They're chipboard and came from Studio Calico. So keeping it pretty simple. I don't want to get too carried away. Um, but I felt a lot of pressure in doing this cover page as well. To be honest, I've never done a cover page or a title page for a 12 by 12 album before. I kind of just skip over it. And so that's one of the projects I have left to do in my daughter's album. I still have the cover page for both albums because her year spans over 12 by 12 albums. So this is like the first cover page that I've ever done, and it was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. So I had an idea again for the purple, the gold foil, and all that stuff. And I wanted to try and use some of these rub-ons. So I decided to add that rub-on onto that doily. And I was really nervous, like in doing this. I'm like, oh God, I hope this works. And it did. And it works pretty well once I rub it all on. And yeah, and I just put the year underneath. Because I'm starting halfway through the year, I also wanted to kind of acknowledge that somewhere else on the cover page. So a little bit later, I bring out the rub-ons again and add the months that this album will cover. And because it was just my daughter's birthday, we had some professional photos taken. A lot of the photos that you've seen maybe in my album before that look kind of staged, I actually took. And so I really wanted to have someone professional do photos for us and family photos too. So I decided to use all of those entirely on this cover page and change them to black and white. Mostly because my daughter's outfit was like kind of a minty bluey green, and I didn't think that that would go so well with the purple. I mean, I think it actually would look really good, those two colors together, but for the title page I wanted to kind of experiment with black and white. I haven't really done that before, like changed photos to black and white. So I think that I'm going to make that a goal for this album, just to kind of include a little bit more black and white. And surprisingly, my selfie printed the black and white beautifully. I've been kind of frustrated with it lately, printing colored photos, because I just feel like they're kind of dull looking. So again, if anyone has any tips for me on the selfie, that would be great. Now I'm adding these month rub-ons, so it says July, August, September, October, November, December, and I really like the way it looks until I put on July and August, and it's just the spacing I don't love it. I wish it was a little bit closer together to the September, October, but too late now. That's what you get with rub-ons. Wanted to add something extra to that black and white chevron card, so I found this kind of square with a heart cutout that's in gold, and just adhere that down with some glossy accents, mostly because I was feeling lazy. And that's pretty much it. I do add some extra embellishments that you'll see in the still shots, but thanks for watching, and stay tuned for some more layouts from this family album. Thanks so much. Bye.